Welcome back to my channel, or if you're new here, welcome to my channel. I'm Satya Peacock. I make videos about photography and filmmaking. I haven't made one of these film pickups videos in a while now, not because I haven't picked up any photography books, but I've just been busy with other projects and life in general. But yeah, this book that we're going to be talking about this week is definitely a very special book. All the images in this photo book are made by children who live in the southeastern regions of Turkey, where people that flee the conflicts in Syria and Iraq live. So these kids have grown up surrounded by pretty jarring circumstances like war and violence, and not to mention the financial disadvantages. But this book is not about that at all. It's full of life, it's got playfulness. There are images of their families, their games, their surroundings, and definitely their creativity. Serkane Darkroom is the initiative behind this book. It is one of the programs of Her Yerde Sanat Serkane, which is a non-profit aimed at helping children affected by conflict. They have centers in Turkey and Iraq where they carry out these programs to help these children. Serkane Darkroom is led by a Syrian photographer called Serbest Salih, who fled Aleppo in 2014 to escape the Syrian war himself. This initiative aims at helping children to use photography or experiment with photography as a form of play and also as a means to understand the world around them. I think it was started in 2017. Since 2019, it has become mobile, which means they can travel from village to village, spending time with children and teaching them photography and helping them to learn how to develop their photos and print them as well. The book itself, there are just over 100 images in the book, taken and probably also developed by kids aged anywhere between 8 and 17. They're all black and white photos, and I believe in terms of cameras, they use a combination of pinhole cameras or really simple point and shoot analog cameras. This truly is a view from the other side of what we've seen so far in these conflict zones. Usually they're documented by outsider photographers, but this is quite a refreshing way to be able to look at their world through the eyes of these children. Sometimes I could be quite pessimistic when it comes to worldview, mostly stemming from the knowledge of damages we're capable of inflicting to varying degrees. But flipping through this book has definitely brought some optimism back into my worldview, let's say. I feel happy that this book exists and that I've known and followed Serkane Darkroom for a little over a year now. I feel happy that people like Serbest Salih, people that made this book possible, that run these kind of initiatives, and people that contribute to these initiatives exist in this world. The photos themselves has made me realize the importance of seeing my surroundings and being curious about them. I'm sure these kids didn't watch hours and hours of videos where YouTubers are talking about authenticity, but there's nothing but authenticity in all these images. They don't look like anyone else's images. I didn't really care whether it's sharp, whether it's in focus, whether the exposure was right, whether the composition was right. I did not care about any of it. All I cared about was what the next image was going to be. And I also feel grateful because I feel like I've been given permission to look into their world through their eyes. So yeah, it's a really good book. I hope some of you will end up buying it. I'll leave all the necessary links in the description below where you can buy it. And I think all the proceeds from the sale of this book will go to Her Yerde Sanat Serkane, which is the parent nonprofit. Yeah, and I know I didn't share a lot of images from the book, and that's intentional because I want you to experience the book in its entirety for yourself. But yeah, I hope you buy it. I hope you help this initiative in some way possible, whether it's buying the book or donating money, donating equipment, volunteering your time if that's possible, or even sharing about them online, which is really easy and doesn't cost a penny. But yeah, that's it for this week. I hope you enjoyed it. Take care, and I'll see you next week. Bye.